What is up? Another week, another video. Um, I had some stuff come in this week, and I'm not going to be able to show it all in this video, so hopefully before the weekend's over, I'll be able to shoot another video. But if not, I'll have content for the next one. All you guys that are counting down to the National and the Facebook groups, and a lot of you, my personal friends that are on my regular Facebook feed, you guys are driving me crazy right now. Like, oh my freaking god, dude. Um, I, as y'all know, I'm unable to go to the National this year. I was supposed to go, and now I'm unable to go due to funds. And oh my god, dude, I want to go so bad, so bad, um, but I can't. And I definitely don't think I'm going to go to Atlantic City next year. It's not because it's a funds thing. It's just because I don't know a whole lot of people that are excited to go to Atlantic City, and Chicago's the very next year. So I'd like to go, what is that, Chicago 2017, but that's so damn long away. I'm not even going to say yes or no. That's ridiculous. That's a long-ass time from now. So that's that. Been getting some cool stuff in. I got in a really nice return. I think this is from 2 years ago. Me and my wife looked at some things I wrote down when we first got here. What was it? A year and 8 months ago, and this is right about that time frame because it had a Christmas stamp return from NASCAR driver Casey Kane. The autograph doesn't show up well on camera because it doesn't show well in person. But he signed one of two, which sucks, man, because Casey Kane's one of the guys that I needed for my autograph NASCAR sheet metal project I've been doing forever. I think it's 2012, total memorabilia. I've been trying to get those cards signed, and he's like one of the last 5 guys I need. So I might send to him as soon as I get out to Pensacola at the end of the year just to roll the dice and see what happens. I got this on eBay. It was a price I couldn't pass up for less than $15, I believe it was. Yeah, less than $15. 2012 Sweet Spot Classic Signatures Al Kaline. So super jacked to get that. As you guys can tell, I really like these cards, man, with the Sweet Spot, the leather ball. I think this is my 3rd one in 2 months. And I really like them. And like I said in the last card I got in, for some reason no one bids on them once they go on an auction. So I watched Cal Ripken one end 2 days ago that was like an amazing shape. I think it ended for $47. So you can't beat that. And I would have got it if I had the funds, but I didn't have the funds. I got this to send off TTM. I want to try a new project. I'm not ready to go full bore with this new project. I just want to try it and see how it goes. I bought a ticket stub from the 1948 Boston Red Sox. It's from a home game when they were playing the Detroit Tigers. Come on, focus for me, little buddy. Well, anyways, it's not going to focus very well. But down at the very, very bottom, it says $1.50 is the estimated price, and tax is 30 cents for a total of $1.80. And that is in Boston American League ballpark. So that is super cool, man. I think I got this for $7 or $8, which is nothing. You can get ticket stubs on eBay all day long for next to nothing. But what I want to try to do is get some of the older ones. This is a little older than I think I'm going to be able to do a lot, but from the 60s, 70s, and maybe some from the 80s, and send them off TTM. So this one I want to send off to Mr. Bobby Doerr. I verified he was on the Red Sox in 1948. So I think this will be an awesome, fun little project and not too expensive. So that's that. Let's see. Excuse me. I have sent in an epic amount of glove requests, batting gloves and football player gloves with very minimal cleat requests. And as y'all seen, what was it, last month? I think 3 or 4 of them came in, and I had another one come in this week, which is awesome, awesome. You guys, I doubt any of you guys will know this dude or ever heard of this dude, but he has an amazing story. His name is Jeff Tarpinian. He is one of the Houston Texans' backup linebackers. You might have known him from his New England Patriot days. So the story goes was that he was a Patriot, and he found out he had to have brain surgery. I don't know why or what was the case, but he had to have brain surgery. And so he had brain surgery, and Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick basically refused to cut the dude because of that. So they kept him on their roster. I believe it was 6-7 months recovery time. They kept him. If I remember correctly, it's been a couple months since I read the story. If I remember correctly, he came back, played a couple games with them, and they ended up cutting him, which is fine. You know, they stood by the man's side when he was down, which I think is just extremely honorable. You don't see that kind of stuff in sports or even in society these days. So that was awesome. So then the Texans signed him, and now he is one of our backup linebackers, which if you know anything about the Texans linebackers, our linebackers are freaking out of this world awesome. So to be a backup for the Texans linebacker, in my opinion, is like you're pretty badass. So he hand typed me a letter. I'm not going to go into the details, but it basically tells me thanks for my service, that him and his wife live in the town that I'm from when I'm not doing this military thing. That him and his wife live in the town that I'm from, and he gave my son some advice. Where it said, "There's only 2 things in life that you can truly control. They're those things are your attitude and your effort. Never focus, never dwell on things in life that you can't control. Work will always be positive. Work to always be positive and always give great effort in everything you hope to do." So that is awesome. And this is what he sent us. Some Texans gloves with the little... And then he signed this one. And if I hold it like this, that's how the signature will read. His name... Oh, let's see here. There it is. He put Jeff on top, and then he signed Terrapin on the bottom. So these are flipping awesome. And then I didn't think they were used until I started looking at them, and they are used. Which you guys that follow my channel know. I'm always appreciative of what I get in, but I really like my stuff to be used, because then you can be like, yeah, this gentleman not only sent me this, but he used this too, which is super cool for what I collect. So that's that. Beautiful, beautiful letter. Awesome return, and the dude has a great story. I suggest you guys, any of you guys that have any interest in it, just read it. I believe you just search his name, Jeff Terrapin, in Google, and it's like the 6th or 7th story. I think it's from like CBS Houston or something like along those lines. So that's that. So like my buddy Michael Rhodes always says, you know, this is why TTM. Stuff like this. Yeah, I love getting in the Chris Bryant gloves and the freaking J.J. Watt cleats I've gotten in the past. But this kind of stuff here is really awesome, man, because this dude has a story that's pretty inspirational. So that's that. So until next time, guys, peace out. Adios. I hope y'all enjoy y'all's weekend, and stay safe.